class, this is Professor McGuire, and I'd like to take a few minutes to talk to you about the next upcoming assignment. All right, so as you know, this is English 130, Young Adult Lit. The next assignment is assignment number 5, and it's called Research an Author. So let's take a look at this. What you'll do is you'll go into Halo, and you'll click on the little button that says Research an Author. And I highly recommend that you double dip. The instructions say that you can choose any young adult author that we're not reading as a part of the class. However, I recommend that you use the author of the book that was approved for you for your final project. That way, you can be getting information for 2 assignments at once. So the instructions are going to have you do 5 things. It's just in a short essay, 750 to 800 word format. So I'll go over these instructions with you. First, what I would tell you to do is go to Halo and download the template. That way you can follow along with me while I'm teaching this video lesson. You'll see that there are some section headings, biographic overview, a summary of the book, themes in the book, the author's view, and value and enjoyment. So go ahead and pause the video, download this out of Halo so that you can follow along. So there are 5 sections. In order to stay within this very small word count of 750 to 800 words, I suggest that you don't have any more than about 100 words per section. So you have, again, the biographic overview, summary, themes, author's view, value, and enjoyment. Before we start, though, let's talk about paragraphs. I always suggest that for paragraphs that you write anywhere from 5 to 8 complete sentences. You'll use New Times Roman, 12-point font, double spaced, again, 180 to 185 words. I really like Grammarly, so run it through the spell check and grammar check. You will need to add APA in-text parenthetical citations because in order to do this assignment, you need to get the information from somewhere. And I'll go over the different types of references that you can use. You also have to avoid the use of personal pronouns. So I don't want to see pronouns such as I, we, us. We are writing this in third person point of view. All right. So if you look at your template, the first section is the biographic overview. At the top, it says insert the author's first and last name here. So whatever your author's name is, you're going to put that right there centered. Please leave this heading, biographic overview. And what you'll see in here are the instructions for how to do this paragraph well. In the biographic overview, you're going to take a look at the author's life and career. There are so many ways that you can do this. You can find out and search and see if the author has a website. You can follow them on Instagram. You can follow them on X. If you are into Facebook, you could go there. Any other social media platforms that the author may have. Another great place to look would be any YouTube videos. A lot of times the authors have done interviews or other media websites. Sometimes you can find things on like TED Talks that maybe they've done. So again, this is just about an overview of their life and career. The next section is called the summary section. So again, keep this little heading where it says summary of. Then what you're going to do in title case and in italics, you're going to put the title of the book that was approved for your final book project, or the book that you're choosing for this author if you're going to deviate and not double dip. So then just make sure you take out all of my little hints here. Same instructions as far as sentences and font and that kind of thing. So in this one, what you'll do is you're just going to give a short summary of the book and any other works that the author is best known for. So this could just be kind of a little overview of the book itself. The next section is the theme section. You'll keep this heading and very similar to the summary one. So themes in, just put the title of the book right there. That's in title case and italics. What you're looking for, or what we're looking for here, is an overview of some of the basic themes that the author deals with in this book or any of their other young adult fiction books. There are tons of different themes that authors of young adult lit delve into. So go ahead and discuss that in this section. The next section is called the author's view. Again, please just keep this little heading over here. This is where you are going to analyze how the author views their own self, their role as a young adult author, or their perspective on young adult lit, or just writing in general. Another great place to look for information on that would probably be from maybe YouTube video interviews that they've done, because that's where a lot of times somebody is asking them questions and they are providing those responses that would be indicative of how they view themselves in their role as an adult, young adult author, or just young adult lit. And then the last section is called value and enjoyment. And you're going to leave this little heading here. And this is where you talk about, from third person point of view, why this author's works would bring value to an ELA classroom, or it could also include why students might enjoy reading this author's works, such as the book that you are showcasing. Now, the references. You need to get the information from somewhere. So what I've done on the template, if you scroll on your template, you'll see that I've given kind of a little cheat sheet for the many different types of references or sources that you would be going to. A lot of this is just going to be like an online content. And so you'll do like this one. If it doesn't have an author, it looks this way. If you found something on YouTube or a podcast, Instagram, a blog, we don't tweet anymore, but X, maybe you found something in a journal article. So that's always a possibility. Something online with like an article in a magazine, perhaps a book on it, an edited book with or without authors, any kind of online forum or discussion posting, Facebook or TED Talk. So these are just the different ways that you can write up the references. So keep in mind, if you get the information from somewhere, you need to put in a parenthetical in-text citation and a corresponding reference. These are all in APA format. This is the rubric. So you can see we've got some heavy points over here. Just keep the template the way that I've got it with those bold left justified headings, and just follow the instructions within each of those paragraphs and you should be just fine. All right, hang on. That's all I've got for you. So I hope that you enjoy doing a little bit of research on the author of the book that you're going to be doing for your final project. And I look forward to learning more about that author, their works, their themes, and that kind of thing. As always, if you have any questions, private message me and I'll be happy to get back to you. Have a good day. Bye-bye now.